Before I started here, I had a much more of a negative worldview, and coming here, it was nice to see that there's these people that just really do care. Because for so long they just felt like everything was fake and people would fake about things. But here, like, there are just so many people that actually do care and do go out of their way to try to help others, and it was really nice to see that. And that's kind of what made me stay, and what made me hope that this is my last job. Honestly, I hope to be here until I can retire in 20 or 30 years. My name is Alex. I'm the new kitchen coordinator. It's a lot of ordering, make sure you have enough food. I have to do several different organizations send us donations. We get donations from the food bank. We have our donation center that's under our DI banner. Food comes from there. The actual food part of itself is not really so much of a challenge. I think it's more or less the atmosphere, I guess I would say. Now it's a lot more lighthearted. Like, everyone understands the job we have to do, but it's not so much a life or death situation as some of the other people in this building. I honestly don't know how they do it. I'm very impressed. Like, they're actual heroes. So like what we do is it's important, but it's not nearly as important as some of these other people and what they do. Oh, so much. We couldn't do what we do without our volunteers and without the donations. Everything you guys do for us is amazing. We couldn't do what we do without any of our community supporters. Like, even the littlest bit, like, you just think you're dropping off a bushel of apples. That bushel of apples goes towards helping some people that miss dinner at nighttime and they come in and they get a late meal. Like, just the tiniest little things that people wouldn't think help, absolutely do help. All these people that and even like private citizens, not as much as we used to, but like the times are tougher for people. But yeah, like, we couldn't do what we do without it. And the volunteers are essential, huge. Like, what we do back here, everyone's always kind of shocked when I say there's days where there's only 2 of us on a shift. And we're feeding, in the winter, upwards of 1,000 people a meal. 1,500 people some breakfast, a meal in the winter. And like, when you tell them that's like 2 or 3 people doing it, it blows their minds. Because I've worked in restaurants where we have a team of 20 feeding 400 people over a day. So like, they get quite shocked. We couldn't do what we do without the volunteers to support us. So like, if the community wanted to reach out and come in and help serve plates, like, that'd be huge for this place. But yeah, any little bit helps, and it really can change some lives in here. My why is, like I said, I found myself personally, I lost my grandmother a couple of years ago, and she was like my rock. So for me, it's like, I look out here and I see some people that it's really like heartbreaking to see them in the situation they're in. They're just elderly people that just, for whatever reason, fell through the cracks of society, and they're my why. I come in because like, I think of my grandmother, excuse me, and what she'd want me to do, and that's my why.